Good morning, everybody. If you are a student that actually likes not working very hard and still get good grades, this mini lesson is perfect for you. So our topic for today is, do you really need hard work to get good grades? This is really the biggest debate of all time, and we're going to dive right in today. So coming back to this concept of hard work versus really working efficiently. So this is really the key. If you really want to be working efficiently versus if you want to be working hard, what is really the difference? So working hard but not efficient would be, for example, when someone is spending 20 hours, what I call the bums on seats time, right? So when they actually sit on their seats actually to study for 20 hours, but in effect, they can only either focus for 10 hours. So maybe half the time they're scrolling on Instagram, half the time they've procrastinated, half the time they're just distracted. So essentially every, maybe 10 hours or 15 hours or 20 hours that they actually study, they have thrown out half the time out of the window. So although they allocate a lot of time to study, not a lot of work is getting done. So that is really when someone is working hard but not efficiently. So when someone is actually working efficiently, when they say, I'm going to study for 1 hour or 2 hours right now, they focus for the whole duration. So even if they go and spend the next hour or 2 hours doing something they like hobbies or catch up with friends or anything like that, they are still working a similar efficiency than the person that is working hard but is really half the time distracted. So again, that is really about working efficiently and working smart with your time, so actually you can free up more time and still get those good grades. So really the first point to kind of ponder on is, are you wasting a lot of time when you actually sit down and study and get distracted? So that is really inefficient work in disguise. So the really second point that I really want to talk about is really your study methods. Imagine if someone is working really hard, but they have really poor retention. So for example, they get really bad study habits. They may be just highlighting all day, their mind is wandering off, and actually they're just rote learning. Like maybe there are some concepts and they're actually still not understanding all of these concepts, and actually they just write it out until they beat their brain into submission, and then they find that the next day they come back to the same topic, they haven't understood the piece of information, so none of it is actually sticking to their brain. And so essentially the hour that they've put in have essentially gone wasted. Even if they could focus, if they have poor study methods, that is really how they can be wasting time, and they can be working hard but still not getting this good results. But someone who is working very efficiently can have really good retention. So when they actually sit down and actually use effective methods like the 5-10-15 rule that I talked about to actually explain a concept to yourself or to other people in very simple words, that is really one of the most effective ways for you to remember the information, because you have digested it and actually spat it out now in your own words. So hopefully this mini lesson here today has been helpful to actually help you understand and actually start to think about where you are working hard but not efficient, so you can regain your free time. And I'll see you in the next